I wanted to talk a little bit about social media. Have you gone on Gab.com at all?
No.
Oh, okay. Me either. Don't know anything about it. In fact, I had lots of disaffected Gab users coming from Gab onto some of the other social media sites. Mine's especially. Pretty pissed off with Gab. So I don't know anything about them, but I have an account with them just because I kind of do I find some sweet memes and I spread them out all over my social media accounts, and they're kind of at the end. I haven't had any luck with them whatsoever, so I didn't think much of them. But they started sending me some letters from their CEO. Dude, I was shocked. Seriously, I was shocked. This guy, Torba?
Andrew Torba.
Yeah, Andrew Torba. You know him? You heard about him?
Okay, so let me go back to when you asked me if I've ever been on Gab. No, I've never been on Gab, but I did get the email that you sent me, which I read and kind of chopped it up a little bit and looked up the links because there was a link rabbit hole.
Yeah, right.
Embedded in the email, but I did spend about 30 minutes kind of going through
that. It was interesting. So I was going to read and I'll pop it up for you guys. To many in the Christian faith, like, wait a second, what? I mean, he sent me an email and actually have faith. The kids are Christian nationalists, and I thought when I saw that, like, oh, here we are again. What is this? Some leftist retard going to start making fun of Christians, calling them national? No, it is not. It is not. To my great, not chagrin, the opposite of that. I'm so used to being pissed off all the time. All my adjectives are for being miffed. So the opposite of chagrin, to my great happiness, I guess. Christians are being persecuted around the world, including in the United States of America. It's like, oh, damn. Let me read more. Critical race theory has subverted many churches and millions of people who claim to be Christians. And then he goes on to talk about this student who sent him a letter. And he goes, I'm a college student. I was a liberal, but recently have become more conservative. He's very frightened by the liberal drift in the Southern Baptist Convention. I don't know if you have seen the recent report on SBC president candidate by the SBC Youth Brigade, but I support it 100%. I have not seen it. But it's a troubling time for the SBC. In 2019, more people left the SBC than ever previously recorded. And Torba, the CEO, says, this caught my attention for several reasons. First, the Southern Baptist Convention is the second largest Christian denomination in the United States. You know, it's funny, these leftists invade. It was happened to the Presbyterians a while back. They were getting really fractious. A whole bunch of people with not a lot of churches, a whole bunch of seminary degrees from coming out of colleges with nowhere to go. So they went inside the church hierarchy, the church administration, I guess the big church.
Sounds like a cult.
Yeah, it was Presbyterians. It'd be like...
I just offended every Presbyterian.
Yeah, I know, right? You said what? Now, if you want to upset Presbyterians, just start talking about how stupid Calvinism is. But until then, we'll just stick with this part. Well, they were the problem is that all these people with these great degrees, these great educations, and these really liberal ideas started getting into the top of the church, the administration, at what the word is.
So they got into C-suite level positions.
Yeah, and they started
decision-making positions.
Yes, and thought positions, like with newsletters and designing websites, and like every website says, "What do we believe and why?" And so they started getting into that, and it really started subverting it. And my pastor in Georgia was going down to Florida to say, "This is not right. You guys have stopped believing in the Bible." They had a huge difference. Like they used to believe that the Bible is the Word of God, to believing that the Bible contains the Word of God, which is a huge difference, right? Yeah, and so Torba was pointing it out, and I thought, okay, that's pretty sweet. I like this guy so far.